Hello, my name is Janan Lucky Mabrina, and this is my little sister.
Hi, my name is Jayanne.
She's gonna be helping out with me for this video assignment, and will be demonstrating the CBT intervention, which is also known as cognitive behavioral therapy. I chose this assessment or this intervention because I have been using this intervention during my sessions with my clients at the internship site I am at. Unfortunately, I could not get the consent in time to consent from parents to do with my clients, so this is why my sister's helping me out right now. So for the intervention I'm doing is the assessment I'm doing for the part of the intervention is part oh the assessment I'm doing that's part of the intervention is called mindfulness, and with mindfulness there's a bunch of assessments where we bring our clients to be able to be one with themselves, to relax and connect with their inner thoughts, their feelings, whatever is going on with their life, basically. So that's what I'm going to be demonstrating here with my sister. She's going to be pretending to be like a client that is going through some depression right now and like seeking me for therapy sessions, basically. So the intervention or assessment we're doing today, it's called Observe Your Thoughts for 15 minutes. Right here I have my iPad just to read off some directions, just in case I forget about it, and I'll also put it up as a visual timer for my little sister here too, as well. So the first part of this assessment, like I mentioned, is called Observing Your Thoughts for 15 minutes. So we're going to be, let's say we'll just have you focus on your thoughts for, say, like 5, 10 minutes, whatever you feel, and then we'll go discuss it after, right? So what I want you to do first is to kind of get yourself relaxed, get yourself situated on the chair that you're in right now, and then if it also helps, you can also close your eyes after too. And once you're ready, you can give me like a nod too as well. Alright, so once you're ready, you can go ahead and close your eyes, help you out, and then I want you just to focus on just relaxing and getting out anything that's being tense, just kind of relax and just focus. And during this like timer thing, we're gonna focus on our thoughts, or any like bodily tinglings that's happening while relaxing, or even like sounds you hear out in the room or like happening outside the room. Whatever's getting your focus, just let me know and just kind of observe what you feel, what you're thinking, and also how you're feeling as well. I'll put up a visual timer for you as well, so that way you can have a stopwatch.
I'm supposed to tell you when I'm ready.
We'll do like I'll look at the timer. Ideally, we would do 10 minutes because sessions usually last 30 minutes when I see clients for therapy sessions. But when the timer kind of hits like at 5 minutes, we'll like reconvene and then kind of discuss about it. Okay? So during those 5 minutes, I just want you to relax, kind of think about and like see what kind of thoughts that came up. If there's a thought that came up while trying relaxing, go ahead and taste a little bit just to see like what kind of feelings or what kind of things end up like coming into your mind as you relax in that chair you're sitting in right now. second. We're about to have 30 seconds left. So remember, if there's any thoughts or things that kind of came up, you want to chase that real quick and just see what it ends up like coming into your mind when chasing that little thought. All right. So kind of hit the 5 minute mark. We can discuss about what kind of came up and what kind of feelings those that came up when those thoughts also came up. So, want to start telling me what happened?
Yeah, so I thought about my assignments recently in like school and how hard it's been.
How hard? What's making it so hard all of a sudden?
Just like the classes I'm taking, I'm trying to like push myself to basically take harder classes.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's been getting pretty hard.
But I just want to say that you're doing amazing work. So give yourself a pat on the back. I know you're trying to get through these classes and push yourself. What's making it so hard all of a sudden though?
Um, just in general, yeah.
Any assignments that came up, or too many assignments, you per se?
No, it's not. I mean, it is too many, but it's just one specific class that I struggle with the most.
What is that class?
Chem.
Chem. What are you learning right now in chem? Like
Ac-
chemistry, right?
yes, acids, bases, basically the pH levels, buffers, solutions. Yeah.
And since that kind of came up in your mind when you're trying to relaxing, what kind of is like, what are you learning? Is it what you're learning right now kind of stressing you a little bit, you could say?
No, just the exams.
How often do you guys have exams for those?
Every 4 weeks.
And how do you prepare yourself for those exams?
Locking in.
As in, can you describe me what it means for you when you are locking in?
Just like watching the lectures, doing practice questions. Yeah.
And do you see any like improvements, struggles, or when you do those type of study skills, or
No, pretty much same.
same thing?
Yeah.
And how do you feel when you do those type of study skills? Does it make you feel satisfied, happy, less stressful?
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I see. Like I said, I just want to rephrase that. You mentioned that one of the thoughts that came up is your classes that you're attending right now. You have 4 classes, right?
5.
5 classes. Sorry, you have 5 classes that you're pushing yourself to complete for this quarter, right? You're in the quarter system. You're completing the quarter system, and only one class kind of stress, which is chemistry, right? And chemistry is not really too stressful, you'd say, but it's stressful when it comes to exams.
Mm-hmm.
And those exams, you happen every 4 weeks, and you do like 3 different study techniques, which is like watching video lectures, doing the practice quizzes, and reading your notes.
Kind of, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Is there any other thoughts that came up while we were doing that mindfulness activity?
No, that's pretty much it. Like how stressful it's been.
Are there ways that you utilize in order to de-stress from those assignments?
Just taking a break, eating, sleeping. Yeah.
Any other techniques you do besides those two?
Being out with friends.
All right.
Yeah.
How often do you see your friends?
Pretty often. Like back in San Diego, like I don't know, like 5 times a week.
Nice. And how do you feel when you hang out with them?
Everything feels like good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good to hear. So I'm hearing you kind of have, you do have these resources to utilize and use when you're feeling those stressfulness assignments, which is, eating, taking a nap, or even hanging out with friends, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good to hear. Again, you're doing an amazing job as a college student. You're recognizing assignments were stressful, but you're also recognizing where activities or things that you do that will help you relieve those stress and feel relaxed and be able to go back and lock into your classes. Okay, so is there any other thoughts or feelings that came up while doing that assessment or activity with me?
No, that's pretty much it.
Hey, so how are you feeling right now after we did it?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Hmm.
Yes. And then is there anything else you want to mention to me before we end the session today? Or no? And thank you again for participating. I really appreciate it a lot. Hopefully, you can that mindfulness activity could be a resource for you in the future when you have future assignments or stuff that kind of get you stressful, to kind of help you de-stress, regain your thought, gain your focus again, and be able to lock in and get that assignment done. And thank you again for helping me. I appreciate you.
Was that 10